Amy Ashwood was involved in the plight of her people wherever they lived in the world. She was involved in social work and actually worked in Handsworth and London, providing social care to people of African origin. She also, in a community centre, which is here at 1 Bassett Road, provided housing, social advice for people who had come from the Caribbean, also people from the Americas and other parts of Africa, and here in the UK. She was also active in race relations in London, and apparently was one of the chairs of a group when Kelso Cochrane was killed in this part of London during the late 40s and 50s. Amy Ashwood Garvey and Claudia Jones were great friends. Amy Ashwood actually helped Claudia Jones when she was setting up the West Indian Gazette, and Claudia was also secretary to the group that was established following the race riots in London following the death of Kelso Cochrane. She was secretary to that group, which was chaired by Amy Ashwood Garvey, and they conducted political activity regarding what was happening to black people across the world, but also in this particular country where, as you've heard, there was a race riot which it involved one of our sons of Africa being killed, a young man called Kelso Cochrane. There was a number of groups going into schools, talking to children about race relations, and so that's how they were involved. She's a very important woman in her own right. One, she was the wife of one of the greatest Pan-Africanists of our time, Marcus Messiah Garvey, but she also went on to develop her own political career. She campaigned on behalf of women's rights. She campaigned on behalf of African people's rights across the globe. She travelled widely in Africa and was able actually to trace her own roots back to the Ashanti region in Ghana. She has left a legacy of which all Africans can be proud, but particularly African women who often are not necessarily eliminated from our history, but their work is not so well documented. So I believe that she is an outstanding political figure that we should all research her history and know who she is and what her contributions were. Amy Ashwood Garvey is one of my sheroes. I look up to her. She's one of the people that I wrote about in my book, Women in the Garvey Movement, because she was such an outstanding political orator in her own right. She championed the cause of women, which I hope that I do in my own work. I'm a member of the Alliance of African Women, and we do political work educating women, which Amy did. She launched a women's group in Barbados. She talked about women's rights in Jamaica and across the world. And I believe that she is someone who can inspire anyone. And I feel that she is an inspiration to me and to other women.